All right, we're live. We are live and we are back. We're live and we're back. We are alive and well too. It's a good weekend. Uh, Football nonstop. I was just thinking about this before I started recording. There's baseball still going on. Have no idea what's going on in baseball. Haven't paid attention to a single inning of it. You go to the Rockies game just to hang out and get a little drunk, but baseball's still going on. Have no idea what's going on there. But, when playoffs get closer, maybe we'll throw out some teams. Braves are going to win it. Just FYI, I got the Braves hat on. Braves are going to win it all. But yeah, let's just fucking jump right in. Let's jump right in. We got college football cleanup. We're going to do a little bit of salute of the week. A little shout out, salute of the week to three. We got three people here. I'll let you guys vote in the comments on this one. Who the best salute is? Best salute, I guess, is how we're going to call it. Then we'll go through the NFL games, kind of give it some thoughts, and pick the two games that are going on tonight. Recording on a Monday. This comes out tomorrow, Tuesday. So here we go. College football cleanup. Let's jump into it. Harbaugh came back to Michigan after this 3-game self-imposed suspension. Michigan rolled Rutgers. I did take Rutgers plus 24.5. They covered. If my math is right, 7-31. 7 minus 31, 24. I put it in a parlay, so it doesn't matter. Let me get this before we go any farther. I got to stop making parlays. I just got to. I got to stop. I got to stop making them because my bets are looking good on the teams, majority of the teams that I'm taking. But I throw in another team like Moneyline or an over for no reason. Like, oh, they might score some points. I might just throw that in there. But it's just not hitting. So I'm getting better. Last week I made 2 parlays and then a solo. But yeah, I got to stop with the parlays. But anyways, Michigan rolls. They look like a legit team. They'll be in there towards the end. I think they definitely make the CFP again. Let's just keep that going, though. Harbaugh's back, so they're going to win the next couple games. Florida State wins in overtime against Clemson. That was a crazy game. That was a crazy fucking game. It looked like Clemson was going to pull it out. But that defense of Florida State got those 2 big plays, put them right back into position. Florida State forces overtime. Jordan Travis is a fucking dog. It's either he's going to be in the Heisman finalist. The way that if they keep winning, he's going to be in the Heisman finalist. I don't know how Michigan's quarterback JJ McCarthy is even in conversation right now. They haven't played anyone. I don't think Clemson's good, but they're always going to fight because of Dabo Swinney and the way that team is coached. I think they're good or not good, but you know what I mean? Like Florida State Clemson's always going to fight. That J.J. McCarthy guy in Michigan, he's good, don't get me wrong. But to be in the Heisman contention, what has he really proven, Let's see how he plays against some better teams. Anyways, Florida State wins in overtime. Jordan Travis, Heisman. I think he's my Heisman favorite right now. Either him. Here's a 3. I'll give the 3. Jordan Travis, Florida State quarterback. Penix from Washington, and Caleb Williams. We'll get to the Penix guy, but Jordan Travis, I think Caleb's number 3 right now, out of those 3. I think he's number 3. They're rolling over teams. They're plowing through everyone. But that Florida State win was big. I think they're going to keep rolling. I don't know who's going to win in the ACC. I think them or North Carolina. That's going to be a good game when it comes down to it. Duke somewhere is coming out of the fucking woodwork and winning some games now too. I think they're ranked now too. It's crazy. Florida State wins in overtime over Clemson. That was a crazy game. Yeah. Let's just get this one out of the way with. CU gets absolutely fucking smacked by Oregon. Absolutely smacked. Now, the Oregon head coach, don't know his name. We all knew that this was going to be. The comments came out like the day before, the day of the game, that Oregon's going to just fucking. The quote was, they're going to boat race CU. just absolutely smack them. And they did. They absolutely did. I think Oregon has a lot better talent, has a lot more size, so much more size on the offensive line and the defensive line. It's crazy. They were a 21-point favorite, so it's kind of hard to be like, I mean, the way that Oregon won, yes, it was very impressive. They shut up the fucking CU people. I don't think Deion's going to go away by any means. I think that was kind of a blow to that entire team. Now, Deion's going to get him right. He's going to be like, yo, we lost a fucking game. It's not that big of a deal. You know, we knew this was going to be a battle, and we got our shit pushed in. That's just what happens. The quote that stands out to me, Deion's quote, teams want, this is the post game, teams want to beat me and not the team. Meaning they want to beat Deion and they don't want to beat the CU team. They want to put Deion in the grave. That'll never happen. I don't care if Deion goes 500 the rest of his career. It'll never happen. Deion is too big of a fucking, he starstrucks people. Like, people get starstruck by him because he's Deion fucking Sanders. And in the sports world, that is ridiculous. Deion is a great coach. Everything that I've seen, I like I said before, I'm not a CU guy, never have been, but I'm a Deion guy, okay? So for the next few years, I'm going to be a CU guy until he leaves. if he leaves. Let's just say that, if he leaves. But he will leave. But, yeah, I mean, they just got smacked. There's no two ways around it. They got smacked. After that first possession of Oregon just going down the field and scoring, it was like, that was a little too easy. And then 3 and out for CU was like, that's not good either. And then Oregon goes scores again. It's like, this is going to be quick. This is going to be ugly. Everyone was shitting on CU. That's fine. No, don't care. I'm not worried about it. Talk to me next year when CU has even better recruits and even better coaching. I think CU is going to be really good next year. This is a good year for them, though. I mean, they already passed their win totals for the year. I think they were projected to win like 2.5 games, 3 games. They're going to win more than that. How many losses? I don't know. 2, maybe 2. They'll definitely lose 2, but just a matter of where. Could be back-to-back weeks. Speaking of back-to-back weeks, no Travis Hunter against USC next week. I've been telling people I thought he was going to play just because, you get hurt in the first quarter of that CSU game 2 weeks ago. You take the week off. You take another week off against Oregon. It's like, okay, how bad is that? How bad is that liver? Apparently, it's kind of bad. I thought he was going to play. He even texted Deion. There was a clip that came out. Travis Hunter texted Deion. He's like, I got to play this week. And Deion gave him a hell of a response. He said, no way you're playing this week. This is just a game. Get your body right because you're going to be playing longer than all these other people. I mean, he's not wrong. So when Deion says that kind of shit, I don't know how to hold this mic because I don't like these lights showing up. I don't like that stand either. Sorry, just other things. But, I mean, with other things, I gotta fucking... There we go. I need some air on me. Getting hot in here. Getting hot. These hot takes off. But yeah, so no Travis Hunter next week against USC. CU is at home. Now, I know USC is one of the best teams in the country. I don't know what the line is. I don't know if it's out yet. Should we look real quick? We can look real quick. I just don't know if... I know home field advantage matters. But, I mean, 21.5 again. It's 21.5 again. Just because they're at home, and I think just out of pure principle, I think I have to take CU. Now, this is Monday we're talking, Tuesday. That might change by Thursday or Friday. But right now, I think I'm taking the 21.5. I think that emotional win over CSU kind of carried over into, I mean, they left it all on the field against the CSU team. So when you go into Oregon, who's a top 10 team in the country with a lot of firepower, and Bo Nix, who is a dog, no doubt. I don't know. It was a lot. But USC this upcoming week, 21.5. We might be taking CU 21.5. I don't know. On to the next one. They'll be fine. I'm not worried about them. They'll be fine. Bama handles Ole Miss. It was 24-10. It was a close game through like the first half into the third. And then Bama just ran away with it. Didn't really watch the game. Saw a couple highlights, but nothing crazy. Ohio State, Notre Dame. It pains me. It pains me. I was watching the game at a casino, playing blackjack. I had the TVs up here. Me and this guy are sitting at the table. We're watching the game, playing a couple hands here and there. And I went on a heater in blackjack, just FYI. I'm up, so no big deal. But watching the game, that quarterback throws that seam route, gets down to the 1 yard line, they kill it, and it's like, oh my God, they're about to do it. They're about to do it. Because at this point, Notre Dame was up 14-10. Low scoring game, ugly game, just back and forth. A lot of penalties, but he catches that ball, get down to the 1 yard line, they spike it. Now Notre Dame, they had a chance to stop him. I did take Notre Dame money line. Not mad about it. I will live with that one. I will live with that one. Ohio State just outplayed them in the last 30 seconds of the game. But if you're Notre Dame, you can't have 10 players on the field for the last 2 plays of the game. The most important 2 plays of the game. You have 10 people on the field. Brother, what are we doing? And head coach came out, I think it's Marcus Freeman. He came out and said, he was like, yeah, we didn't want to get penalized. Bro, they're on the 1 yard line. Just throw someone out there. Get a penalty. What are they going to move up? An inch? I'd rather have 11 than 10. I'd rather have 11 than 10 any day of the week. It just sucks the way that they lost. Notre Dame's a tough team. With one loss, they have to win out. They have to win out to even be considered for the CFP. I think they could. I'd have to look at their schedule, but I mean, there is a good chance that they just steamroll everyone else because they're pissed that they lost that team. Now, Ryan Day, I'm not going to say fuck you, but lick my nuts. How about that, okay? Ryan Day came out and started talking shit to Lou Holtz. Lou Holtz is a coach at was a famous coach at Notre Dame. Was a famous coach at Notre Dame. And you're taking shots at the 90-plus-year-old? What are we doing? Come on, man. He said it's Ohio State versus everyone. That's fine if you want to believe that. I'm not going to hate you on that. But you're taking a shot at Lou Holtz. Ryan Day, what have you done? What have you done? Yeah, you made it to the CFP. You made it into the playoffs. But you lost. Both times. What are we doing, man? Don't take shots at Lou Holtz. Come on. Lou Holtz is a legend. He's a legend. You're barely beat. What are you doing? You can't beat Michigan. You can't beat Michigan. Urban Meyer beat Michigan. When you beat Michigan, then you can talk shit about Lou Holtz. Don't talk shit about Lou Holtz. He doesn't give a fuck what you have to say. He probably didn't even see your comments. He was in bed. He probably fell asleep at halftime. He was in a suite somewhere in the stadium. He was like, I got to go. I'm tired as fuck. That's probably what he did. Don't take shots at Lou Holtz. Come on, man. You're Ohio State versus everyone. Fine. Put it on a T-shirt. Come on, man. We're not taking shots at Lou Holtz. Lou Holtz is a legend. Get fucked, okay? Lick my nuts. How about that? Washington and USC both handle. Look like they're going to be the CFP. Penix and Williams, Caleb. I mean, they're arguably the best 2 quarterbacks in the country right now. I don't know who else. I would probably take both those. Now they're playing in the Pac-12. You can say that. But I mean, here's what I'm worried about. Say one of them makes it. USC we saw last year kind of going that deep run. I'm just worried about the size factor. Because we all love these Pac-12 teams. We all love the air raid game. We all love them putting up 40 to 50 points a game. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty and say you do make it to the playoffs, man, Georgia's going to run all over you. They're just going to get up and down the field on you. There is just a size factor and an aggression factor that the Pac-12 teams do not have. So it's like, yeah, we want a Washington or USC to be in there, and everyone's be like, oh, they're gonna air raid it all game. No, they're not. They're not. And I hate saying that because I do want them in there, but I hope at least one of them makes it. I hope one of them makes it. USC probably. I don't know what Washington's schedule looks like, but it's just like We know they're gonna get fucking mollywopped. I think that's an old saying. Gonna get fucking mollywopped in this college football playoff. It's just tough. It's tough. I want them to be in there, and I want them to keep the games close. TCU beat Michigan last year. That'd be fucking dope if Washington went in there and won, or USC. But it's just they play a finesse game where the SEC is just gonna be like, we're not gonna beat around the bush on you guys. We're just gonna fucking put it down your throat. Pause. But yeah, that's where we're at. I hope they do. Georgia won this week. Tennessee won this week. I don't even know why I said Tennessee. Georgia's still number one. Georgia hasn't played anyone. Georgia won't play anyone all year. Their schedule is very weak. I think they'll have one or two close games where they just play down to their level when they should win by 40 every game. But I mean, it's just tough. All right. NFL recap. Let's get our salutes in, okay? Let's get our salutes in. Salute of the week. We got 3 of them. Again, I'll let you guys vote on this one. I think they're going to be in the Spotify comment section where you can just vote on them. Salute. Arizona Cardinals, baby. We'll recap the game, but I mean, they beat Dallas. They're a tough team. Are they going to be favored at all this year? Probably not. But they're a tough team. They're not an easy out when you're playing them. Not an easy out at all. The second one is fantasy players. Fucking fantasy players. We got Raheem Mostert, Keenan Allen, and Devontae Adams with all 40 points plus. I am playing against Devontae Adams in one of my leagues. Fuck me. They all went dumb. We'll get to all these games, but they all went crazy. I wasn't expecting Devontae to have 40. Keenan was a shock too. Raheem Mostert, fine. You can run the ball up and down on that Broncos defense all you want. Fuck, they suck. But Keenan Allen, shout out you, man. Oh, they lost Mike Williams today. He tore his ACL. Came out today. I gotta make a fucking trade. Devontae Adams, baller. We'll get to it. We'll get to those games. The third salute, which I think this is the winner right here. Travis Kelce. Now you can put your tinfoil hat on. I was talking to my brother last night. He's like, Travis Kelce gets thrown a lot of money at the Pfizer for doing the Pfizer commercial. You know, get your vaccine and flu shot at the same time. 2 things at once. Then he starts dating Taylor Swift. Coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. We're not going to go there. We're not going to put our tinfoil hats on because we're going to see what's in front of us. And shout out Travis Kelce for bagging Taylor Swift. Let's just say it. Bagging Taylor Swift. Good for him, man. Good for you. I like Travis Kelce. I've never had a problem with Travis Kelce. The dude's got the most swag for a white guy I've ever seen. You see some of the fits he pulls up in the game day with? He has no business wearing those, but he's Travis Kelce, so he can do it. It's just, I like Travis Kelce. Shout out him. The whole Taylor Swift thing took over the entire internet when that game was going on. She was cheering. She was saying, "Let's fucking go." When he scored that touchdown, you saw the players wave. You saw Patrick Mahomes waving up to the box like, "Hey, T Swift, I got your boy a tutty." So it's like, shout out Travis Kelce. I like Travis Kelce. I have no problem with Travis Kelce. It sucks he's on the Chiefs, and I'm a Broncos fan, but shout out Travis Kelce. Those are our salutes. Salute to you, Travis. Salute to you, fantasy owners who have Keenan Allen, Raheem Mostert, Devontae Adams. And salute to you, the Arizona Cardinals, for beating Dallas, America's team. Get fucked. All right, the games. Let's get into the games. Colts, 22. Ravens, 19. Gardner Minshew had a Dan Orlovsky play. Or who did it last year? It was fucking Raiders quarterback. One of the most handsome guys that there are. Jimmy Garoppolo. He did it last year too against the Broncos. Gardner Minshew. Dan Orlovsky. Firm handshake. Colts looked okay. Did the Ravens play their best ball? No. But, I mean, Gardner Minshew went out there and balled. I mean, he's due for one of these every year or so. I think hopefully Anthony Richardson's back next week. because I don't think he can do it back-to-back weeks. But that's why you have a good backup quarterback like this. So he can come in, win a game, and get the fuck out. He's like, I did my job. I'm done. Get back healthy, Anthony Richardson. It sucks that the Ravens lost because they realistically should have won this game just because they're a better team, in my opinion. But, yeah, I mean, Colts won on overtime on a field goal. Yeah. All right, next. Titans 3, Browns 27. Myles Garrett's a dog. Myles Garrett is a fucking dog. Defensive player of the years. Here we go. 3 of them. Myles Garrett. Obviously, Micah Parsons, who, maybe had a struggle this week. And TJ Watt. Those 3. Defensive players of the year. I don't know what the odds on them are, but they're going to be fighting to the end. Titans are poop. I said that last week. I said it the week before. I think I took the Browns in this game. I'd have to go back and look. The Titans, what do you do? At this point, Ryan Tannehill, I don't think Ryan Tannehill's good. Never have. He fucked me in that AFC Championship game against the Bengals. Why did I think Ryan Tannehill could win that game? I don't know. But the Browns, what do you say? You got Kareem Hunt. You lost Nick Chubb, so you bring Kareem Hunt. Good. That fills that running back spot. Amari Cooper's balling. If Deshaun Watson can just play a normal fucking game, that'd be great. But he can't. That play where he was getting sacked and he sees his running back behind him and he just throws at him. Like, man, you know which way you are. You know you're backwards. You're throwing that ball backwards. Don't do that. Just take the sack. Deshaun Watson, where do we want to rank him? Where do we want to rank him? Right now, I would say low teens or, like 17, 18 to like 22. He's right in that middle area. I think he's below average. Right now, the way he's playing these last couple weeks, below average for sure. And average, is 16. So we'll put him at like 18 to 22. That's where he's at in my QB rankings. Whatever. The Browns are, they're winning games. They're 2-1, I think. I don't know what to do. Deshaun doesn't look good, but Myles Garrett, good for you, man. That play where he's going back and forth on the defensive line, and you need 2 guys to fucking block him, and Titans get a delay game penalty. It was fucking hilarious. Good for you, Myles Garrett. All right, fucking pain. Broncos 20, Dolphins 70. Yeah, you heard that. 7-0, 70. Do I need to say it again? Broncos 20, 2-0. Dolphins 70. 70. They hung 70 points on the Broncos. Vance Joseph, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Vance Joseph. You suck. Why did we hire him is beyond me. Why did Sean Payton be like, I want Vance Joseph? Go get Wade Phillips. Rex Ryan got an interview. Bring him in. He knows defense. The fuck are we doing? What are we doing? I'm in territory. I've been saying it since they lost. Or not even lost. I've been saying it since they went up fucking 25 on us. Blow it up. I think I'm on verge of blowing it all up. Keep Sean Payton. Get rid of Vance Joseph. The problem is, here's what I'll say. The problem hasn't been Russell Wilson the last couple weeks. He really hasn't. He's played solid ball. Now, do we want some more points? I'm not expecting to score 70 with the Dolphins, okay? Dolphins are different. One of the Super Bowl favorites right now. But the Broncos, I don't know if it's Russ. I don't think it's Russ the last couple weeks. Defense hasn't been playing good. Now, when you don't have your starting safety out there, that does hurt. Justin Simmons was not playing. But nevertheless, you shouldn't have 70 hung on you at all. There is no life in that building. People are calling for Sean Payton's head. It's like, no, man, I want Sean Payton here. I really, really do. He's trying to change the entire culture within 3 games or in an off season. No, not going to happen. I don't know what you do with Russ because you need... again, I don't know if it's Russ the last couple weeks. At this point, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. What do I have written down here? Blow it up time, question mark. I have blow it up time. Hypothetically, say you were to blow it up. I would keep Sean Payton. You cut Russell Wilson. Let him run with the money. Let him run with the money. He can retire and be like, I won a Super Bowl. I went to 2. That's it. And he had some stat. He broke some stat this week, like the first player with like 40,000 yards and 5,000 yards rushing or something like that. Mike McDaniel. Let's talk about the Dolphins. Okay, Broncos. There's a huge question mark on the Broncos. They are one of the bottom teams in the league right now. That's just what it is. 0-3. You are one of the bottom teams in the league. You can say, "Oh no, we're not." You are. You are. And they play the Bears next week. If we lose to the fucking Bears, I might shoot myself. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. But nevertheless, I might buy some rope. But I don't know what to do. You trade away the young. You'd have to get rid of Court. You'd have to get rid of Judy. See what you can get for Javonte Williams. Justin Simmons is probably done playing for a fucking shitty team. I mean, Garrett Bowles came out and said, I've been here 7 years and all we've done is lost. He's been there 7 years. He got there. Did he get there the year after Peyton left? I think so. It just sucks. It just sucks. I said it last week. We're on the same track as the Colts were. The Colts and us have been on the same track ever since Peyton left, both of us. You know, you had Andrew Luck as in Indianapolis. God, I can't speak. But I mean, he left, and then we've both been trying to find a quarterback. And we think we both have one right now. I might take Anthony Richardson just because he's young. He's going to learn a lot. He's an athlete. And he's a fucking rocket arm. Wilson, you can say, has definitely lost a step. He's used to having a solid defense. I don't know. Let's just talk about the fucking Dolphins. I don't know what to do about the Broncos. It's a big question mark. There's a button right here next to me that says blow it all up. And I want to push it. I want to smack it. I want to take a baseball bat to it and fucking smash it. But I don't get paid to do that. That's just a fan talking. I don't know what to do. Dolphins. Good for you. Good for you. Fucking hanging 70. Hanging 70. What the fuck? Holy shit. Tua didn't even play the fourth quarter. Mike White had a 68-yard touchdown pass. Good for you, Mike White. What's up? I see it. Good for you. Mike McDaniel. Here's what I'll say. Here, just not to pivot back. Dolphins, good for you. You hung 70. You hung 70. Tyreek is a cheat code. And he did it without Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle, on my fantasy team, didn't play this week, had a concussion. And he still hung 70. Just Mike McDaniel, kudos to you. Now, when Mike McDaniel was, on the, I don't want to say hot, on the throne for the next head coaching job somewhere in the league, Broncos didn't even give him a hire. He's from Colorado. He was a ball boy for the Denver Broncos. And he didn't get an interview. Huh. Why the fuck didn't we do that? Just bothers me. It just bothers me. Let me get off it. I don't know what to do. It is a painful time. Sure, CU lost. Yeah, but we got hope with Dion. Nuggets. Sorry, let me go down my Denver fucking hit. Let me just go down Denver real quick. Nuggets, NBA Finals, Rockies, who cares? Avalanche just won the Stanley Cup 2 years ago. Denver is on the fucking top of the mountain as a sports franchise is, if you want to exclude the Rockies, because they're basically a AAA team. Just kidding. But we're up there. Denver is up there. And it just sucks because the Broncos are one of the teams that you can usually count on to be good. Throughout our entire franchise history, we've always been somewhat good. We've always been fighting for that playoff spot or making deep runs in the playoffs. Not anymore. Not anymore. We're on the verge of let's just start it all over. And I'm okay with that. I really am. If we can go draft a quarterback who gives us hope, that's all we want. We just want hope. We have hope with Sean Payton. Excuse me. We have hope with Sean Payton, but with Russ, I don't know if we have hope. I really, really, really don't know if we have hope. I thought in my head Sean Payton would get us a few wins. He would personally take care of a few wins just based off play calling and who we're going up against, who we're schematically going up against, all that kind of stuff. But we're not. 0-3. 0-3. I don't know the stats, but I guarantee they're not good if a team starts out 0-3 of making the playoffs. Not good. Not good. And we got to get to the playoffs. You have to get at least 9-10 wins. Minimum. 9-10 wins. You telling me we're going to go on a 9-game winning streak? My dick. Good for you, Dolphins. 70 points. Don't want to fucking talk about it. Pats 15, Jets 10. Zach Wilson still stinks. Here's what I'll say. I think him playing him now is actually hurting his development. Is that crazy to say? Here's what I'll say. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't tear his Achilles, I think Zach Wilson would learn. Hopefully, learn a lot more from watching Aaron Rodgers play than having someone coach him or Aaron Rodgers coach him on how to play the sport. Or play the position. Excuse me. The Pats didn't look good. It was just an ugly game. It was an ugly game all around. Good for the Pats for finally getting a fucking win. I don't know the Pats record. I'm sorry. I'm having fucking... Broncos suck. That's all I'm saying. Sorry. Let me get that off my chest. They suck. But here's what I will say. I like Bill Belichick. Greatest coach of all time. Top 2. Bill Parcells might be number 1. But Mac Jones is kind of a dirty player. Do you want to have he had those tripping calls a couple years ago, or last year or something like that. There was a scrum in the game, and, he gets tackled, all that kind of stuff. He gets up, he gets in Sauce Gardner's face, and he grabs him on the dick. He literally grabs him on the dick. Give it a dick twist. Grab his dick and twist it. Oh, bro, this is an MMA fight. Oh, that. But he grabs him by the dick. Grabs Sauce Gardner by the dick. Dirty ass play. And Sauce pushes him and Mac Jones flops. Come on, Mac. We're not grabbing dicks, are we? Come on. Bills 37-3 Commanders. Bills are fucking a legit team. If I was a Buffalo fan, I'd be we could have had Josh Allen as the Bronco. Let me just get that out of the way with. But if I was a Bills fan, I would live with Josh Allen throwing an interception. You just know an interception is coming that game. You just know at least one's coming. He does so many other great things, like running the ball, throwing fucking missiles downfield. Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs. Your defense looks good this week. No, I haven't seen the run game, but it's like, if you be content with, like, okay, Josh, get the one interception out on the second drive of the game. Just get it out of the way with. Just throw it to someone and be like, okay, I got to be better. Bills are legit. Bills, Chiefs, I mean, that's where we're heading again. Right, as of right now, we were headed that way. That's just what it is. And the Dolphins, oh my God. Bills, Dolphins, Chiefs. Maybe the Bengals get it back on track. Fuck. Falcons 6, Lions 20. The Lions got right. I said it last week. It was a get-right game for the Lions. Take the Lions. It was a get-right week. They got right. It was a get-right week, and they got right. Falcons, dude, Desmond Ridder, he is an ultimate just like flat, slant. Maybe one dig in there, maybe a couple deep shots. He's going to be, I'll say it now, he'll be a backup for a few more years. I mean, he's going to start this year, see if he is the guy, maybe even in next year. But, I mean, let's be honest, he's not the guy. You can win at home all you want, but you got to win on the road. And now the Lions are a good team. Don't get me wrong. The Lions are a good team. Maybe I'm jumping too quick to conclusions. But Desmond Ridder, to me, is not the guy. I know the Lions are good. I know we all have high expectations for the Lions. But the Falcons they got a lot of talent. Falcons have a lot of talent. I will say that. Bijan Robinson, that tight end Kyle Pitts, Drake London. Is Desmond Ridder the guy? Is Desmond Ridder going to be the one to facilitate that football to those three not superstars, but freak athletes? Is he? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But who knows with the Falcons? Good for the Lions. They got right. They got right. That is the quote. Got right. Saints 17, Packers 18. The Saints were leading this game for 3.5 quarters. Shout out Jordan Love for saying, fuck you, I'm at home, we're not losing this game. Now, Derek Carr did get injured. That might have an effect on it. Jameis didn't really do shit. But good for Jordan Love. That's a good win right there. Coming back from 17 points, win. Good for you, Jordan Love. Good for you. I don't think Aaron Jones is playing either. I didn't even see him out there. Derek Carr, we did get the report. Derek Carr, I thought he broke his shoulder or fucking broke his collarbone or something. He got slammed to the ground. How he is just a week-to-week basis is beyond me. He's going to be icing that bitch all week. I would assume that he's not going to play this upcoming week because that was a ugly, just to land on your shoulder, your throwing shoulder like that. Fuck. I'm shocked he didn't break his collarbone or dislocate his shoulder or break his shoulder bone because he got slammed. But good for you, Jordan Love. Packers 2-1. Don't look now. Actually, we got one more. Texans 37. Holy shit. Jags 17. The fuck? I said it a week ago. I said it 2 weeks ago. This Jags offense is built to score 28 to 35 points a game, maybe even 40 sometimes. But what the fuck is going on? You had a great week one. And then you score what? 6 points, 9 points against the Chiefs at home. And you go in lane 17 against the fucking Texans. Good for you, CJ Stroud. Hey, first win. Clap it up for CJ Stroud. Clap it up. First win. On the road, too. Okay, CJ, I see you. Excuse me. The highlight of this game, though, was that kickoff where the fullback took it to the house. That was the highlight of this game. Jacksonville wasn't doing shit. I was shocked the Texans were even in this game. What's going on in Jacksonville? Trevor Lawrence hasn't been playing the best. He has weapons around him. What is it? Is it the fact they can't move the ball down the field, or is it the fact that the defense can't get off the field? Trevor Lawrence, I'm going to put these 2 losses strictly on Trevor Lawrence. I like Trevor Lawrence. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's going to be a great quarterback. But you can't lose to the Texans with a rookie quarterback and a suspect defense. It's not suspect anymore. Will Anderson ate your fucking lunch today, boy. There's something going on with Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a health issue, but figure it the fuck out, okay? You need to be in the contention with the Dolphins and the Bills and the Chiefs, maybe the Bengals. We don't know yet. You need to be up there. I expect Jacksonville to be there in the end. You can't regress, okay? You go get a franchise quarterback. You build weapons around him. You got Evan Ingram as a tight end. Fucking Etienne's your running back. Calvin Ridley. Fucking Christian Kirk as your receivers. Get the ball to him in space and let him work. But good for the Texans. Get your one of 2 or 3 wins that you're going to get all season. Get them there. That's a good win for the Texans. Good for you. Pat yourself on the back. Because you weren't supposed to win that game. Let's be honest. You were not supposed to win that game. But you did. Good for you. I took the Jags, but good for you, Texans. I can swallow that one happily. If you would have won by a field goal, I would have been a little more pissed. But you won by 20. Good for you. Chargers 28, Vikings 24. The Vikings are cursed. They're just cursed. They had that. They used all their luck on that last season. All of it that's been building up for the last fucking 15 to 20 years. They used it right there in that last season, and it didn't mean shit. They're cursed now. There's no way around it. You guys are cursed. It's fine. Just know you're cursed. Because you had a chance to pick a ball off, turns into a touchdown, and then the last play of the game, you throw Kirk to T.J. Hawkinson. He has it almost like stripped and tipped away from him. Chargers catch in the end zone. Game over. Pick. I think they're cursed. I don't know who the Vikings have coming up, but they're cursed. I don't know. There's rumors around that Kirk Cousins, brain fart, Kirk Cousins can go to the Jets. On what, a 1-year deal? Finish out the season with the Jets? No. I think the Jets are going to ride with Zach Wilson, unfortunately, for the Jets fans. But Vikings are cursed. That you use all your good luck that you built up. You got to build it back up again. Justin Jefferson, who knows what's going to happen with him? He's going to want a fat deal. He's either want a fat deal or tell fucking front office that they need a new quarterback who's a fucking gunslinger. I like Kirk Cousins. I have no problem with Kirk Cousins. I just think he's very average. I think he's the most, him and Eli Manning, most average quarterbacks there are. Did you hear that? My dog was snoring. I think they're cursed. No way around it. I think they're cursed. Panthers 27, Seahawks 37. The Seahawks are a tough team. Here's what I'll say. We'll talk about the Steelers too in the end, but the Seahawks, Steelers, Cardinals, maybe the Rams. We'll throw the Rams in there too. Tough team, the toughest teams in the league. And I'm not tough. Like you got to go in there. You got to battle all game long because you know they're going to bring it. They've proven it. Seahawks are going to be in almost every game. We could throw the Bucks in there too. Frisky. Those teams are going to be in every game. Now, the Cardinals are probably at the bottom of that list, but they're a tough out too. The Steelers are a tough out. Seahawks, you're supposed to win this game. You did, but when the Seahawks go play another team, they're going to be. It's a tough out. It is a tough out. All great coaches, or I don't know who the Seahawks the fucking Cardinals head coach is, but they're all tough outs. Okay. Panthers are better with Andy Dalton. Let's just get that out of the way with. Bryce Young does have a lot to fucking learn. I think he's going to play next week or this upcoming week. Do you want to win as a Panther? Do you want to win as the organization with the Panthers, or do you want your QB to develop? You didn't win either way, so I guess you really have only one choice. Let your QB develop. I like Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young is going to be the best quarterback out of this last draft. I really, really do. I've said it before. My stock is high on Bryce. Not because my name's Bryce. We have the same name, but I think he is going to be the best quarterback. Cowboys 16, Cardinals 28. I just said it. The Cardinals are a tough out. They've been double-digit dogs the last 3 weeks. Tough team. Cowboys didn't play the best. Losing Trayvon Diggs, the cornerback, to an ACL all year, that sucks. That really puts a damper on you. It just sucks. You got Micah Parsons still. The defense still is going to be legit. The Cardinals take 28 on you. That sucks, though. Let's be honest. That sucks. Cowboys just didn't look good. Dak threw an interception. Finally, we were all waiting for it. He did say after that this is not going to be this. The media got what they want. The media was expecting him to throw a interception. But let's be honest, the Cowboys are. Honestly, I've been talked into it. I'm kind of high on the Cowboys right now. I really am. I've been talked into it. I've been persuaded. I like the Cowboys. Maybe making a deep run. Let's just say that. They're going to make a deep run this year. NFC Championship, I think that's where they max out. I don't know if anyone's going to beat the 49ers this year. Maybe Philly. I think Philly's better than Dallas. I think the 49ers are better than Dallas. But it's just a matter of fact the Cowboys are going to be in it when it comes down to it. I really do think so. Everyone's going to be like, well, the Cowboys fucking choke every year. Yeah, they do. But something feels different. That defense makes me feel different. Dak being smart with the football makes me feel different. Now, we did have an interception today, like I said. But I think he's well aware on he probably shouldn't be fucking throwing that ball. He definitely should not be throwing that ball. Did I fucking... Hang on. Fuck, no way. All right, we're back. Sorry, I had to check something. But yeah, Cowboys lost. Whatever. Cardinals, tough team. Bears 10. Chiefs 41. You expect this from the Chiefs. The line was at 12.5. I should have taken it. I didn't touch the game just because I don't know. I had money other places, so I didn't want to put more onto it. I should have took the Chiefs. That should have been probably the fucking lock of the fucking weekend. Of all games. That should have been the lock of the weekend. So do we want to talk about Justin Fields beginning this before the season even started? Justin Fields, MVP. Oh, Justin Fields is going to have a breakout year. He's going to be MVP. Do we want to have a conversation about it? Because he's not. He's not. I said it one of my first episodes doing this shit. No, he's not. I will say I did expect him to kind of take that jump. I did expect him, level up a little bit. It's not there. It's not there. I think we've seen all we need to see from Justin Fields. He'll be in the league. Some quarterback coach or some head coach will be like, I can fix Justin. I can fix Justin. I don't think Justin can fix Justin. I hope he does figure it out. I really do. I think he's a great dude. Seems like a nice guy. But it's still the Chiefs. I wasn't expecting the Bears to win this. I was expecting the Bears to maybe put up a little bit of a fight. Nah. With T Swift in the house? No. When I saw T Swift in the house, I should have put fucking $1,000 on the fucking Chiefs to cover. Fuck. Because there was rumors that she was going to be there, but then when you saw the video of it, Good for T. Kels. Let's just wrap that around. Good for Travis Kelce. She is a fucking global superstar. Fucking crazy. Good for Travis Kelce. Now, don't break the heart, Travis. I'm on your side. Win, lose, or draw, okay? You win, I'm on your side. You lose, you break up, I'm still on your side. Okay? I'm on your side. But will I be listening, if you guys do break up, will I be listening to her album or maybe catching a couple lyrics on what people say to me about you in those songs? I will. No, I will. But, come on. I mean, talk about a fucking dynamic couple. Couple of the century. I like it. I think it works. I'm on Travis's side. I know Swifties are fucking crazy, but I'm on Travis's side. Good for her. Good for him. One of the greatest tight ends ever. One of the most global superstars maybe ever. Yeah, that works. That fucking works in my head. It's actually shocking that it took them so long to find each other. I'm just kidding. No, but I'm on Travis's side. Good for him. Sunday night game. Steelers 23, Raiders 18. Raiders came back a little bit. This looked like a kind of an ass whooping for a little bit. Maybe not an ass whooping, but the Steelers never really lost control, and the Raiders kind of snuck their way back in. Hunter Renfrow or Devontae Adams will get traded soon. I think it's bound to happen. I think Devontae wants to play with... I think Devontae wants to play with a good quarterback. I don't think Jimmy G is a guy. I think Jimmy G is right below Kirk Cousins or right above him. Or if they're tied, maybe. I don't know. Devontae wants to go play with a gunslinger again. Maybe he plays out the season and says, hey, get me to New York. Get me to the Jets. Aaron Rodgers comes back. Could you fucking imagine? That'd be crazy. I did say that earlier this year, though. But I think Devontae will get traded. It's just a matter of where. Hunter Renfrow will get traded. They're not using him at all. There's no reason to keep a guy like that around when you can go get some value for him. Yeah, I mean, the Steelers are a tough team. They are. Good for the Steelers. I have Najee Harris on my fantasy team. He will be getting traded soon just because he's slow and he's not giving me numbers. He's just not. I was expecting more from Najee this year. Number one back. Ground and pound Steelers. Tough team, though. Hey, Kenny Pickett's looking good. Kenny Pickett's taking that next step that I thought Justin Fields was taking. I think Kenny Pickett's playing better than Justin Fields is. Is he still making some bonehead throws? Yeah. But I like Kenny Pickett. I will say that. I like Kenny Pickett. All right, we got the 2 Monday night games. Eagles at Bucks. Philly -5.5. I don't know what the over-under is. I think it's going to be an under game. Just because I think the Eagles are really good. I think the Bucks are playing off purely just adrenaline, it feels like, because Baker is an adrenaline guy. Now the Bucks are at home. I like the Eagles. I might take the Bucks +5.5 though. But if Baker keeps playing the way he's playing, I think they'll cover. But if Baker throws an interception anytime in the first half, I think the Eagles are going to cover. I really do. So fuck it. We'll go with the Eagles. We'll go with the Eagles -5.5. Fuck it. Rams, Bengals, hammer the Bengals. I think that's the only play here. I think the Rams are a good team. Kind of sneaky. They're going to be sneaky all year. No one's going to really pay attention to them. They still have Aaron Donald. They still have Matt Stafford. Fuck, brain fart. Just got rid of Cam Akers. Who cares? But I think this is probably the most important game for the Bengals this season so far. Or not even so far. Probably for the season. Because if you lose this, you go down 0-3. You got to go on a crazy winning streak to sneak into the playoffs. I like the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to come out. I think Joe feels the pressure. He feels how what everyone's saying about him. I think he's going to come out and just ball the fuck out. I think he's just come out here and ball the fuck out. Hey, also, I need Jamar Chase to score a touchdown tonight. I said I made a parlay. Anytime touchdown scores, Lamar, Jamar, and Travis Kelce. 2 out of 3 so far. Let's go, Jamar Chase. Need a tutty from you, brother. Need a tutty, okay? Anytime touchdown score, those 3. Got 2. Need one more. On you, Jamar. My bank account rests on you. No, I'm just kidding. But that is it. I don't know if you guys got anything else. Fucking throw it in the comments. Something. Let's talk some ball. You can feel the weather cooling down finally. I mean, in Colorado, it's still high 70s, mid 80s. I need it a little cooler, okay? I need it a little cooler. Let me wear a hoodie, Let me wear a hoodie throughout the day. I don't want to wear it in the morning and take it off. I know it's September, 25th? Yeah, let's cool down a little bit. Let's cool down, okay? Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday, the next one will come out, but Wednesday we'll record picks, previews, college, NFL, all the other shit, okay? Maybe some fucking more salutes. I kind of like the salute thing. Like, who we saluting today? Who are we giving that salute to? Like, good for you, man. Who are we giving it to? Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. Good weekend of football all around. Again, baseball's going on. NBA is around the corner. Just an FYI. Nuggets might go back-to-back. But, yeah. Good fucking episode. Good fucking episode. I love this one. Good shit. All right, we are out. See y'all Thursday.